Agenda Ciudadana began in 2007 as a collaboration project between the newspaper El Nuevo Día and the Corporation for the Support of Education and Community Projects. In 2012, Agenda Ciudadana was incorporated as Agenda Ciudadana Foundation, a nonprofit organization comprised of a board of directors and a multi-sectorial board that integrates citizens from its various working groups and dialogues. The mission of Agenda Ciudadana is to facilitate the processes of dialogue, agreements, collaborations, and alliances among all sectors based on citizen empowerment, participatory democracy, transparency, and accountability in order to build upon a nation with sustainability, solidarity, and equality. Agenda Ciudadana aspires to build an educated, supportive, prosperous, and democratic nation with citizens that are knowledgeable, active, conscientious, and collaborative. In order to fulfill our mission and our vision, we focus on the education of our citizens, training, research, the creation of collaborative alliances, and accountability. What makes us different? Agenda Ciudadana is a round table where all things begin. It begins with the citizen's voice, no matter their age, gender, or socioeconomic status. Citizens who aspire and work for social, economic, and environmental changes to benefit society as a whole. We seek to change the civic culture of Puerto Rico into one in which citizens are active and committed in the transformation of our public policies. In order to achieve this change, we do research on the best practices and policies, provide training on civic education, and reach agreements among sectors to strengthen today's representative democracy and make it even more participatory. We are leaders in the methodology used to transform our practices of relations and agreements. This methodology is known as deliberative dialogue. Here are some examples of our work and achievements. Every year, we conduct and publish dozens of research papers and show accountability on successful public policies, proposals, and experiences led by citizens and organizations to promote a nation with sustainability and solidarity. We organize and facilitate dialogues and deliberations among 500 entities and citizens who work to define innovative and sound public policies and projects. We have trained over 300 people from diverse sectors on how to use the methodology of deliberative and democratic dialogue. We have contributed to the creation of the cross-sectorial Community Committee of Support and Education for Families. Every year, we give over 150 conferences and workshops focused on civic education to diverse sectors and groups. We created the Alliance of Communications Media for the Nation We All Want. 12 communications media companies committed to supporting sound public policies and projects set forth by the groups facilitated by Agenda Ciudadana. We are pleased to present a brief summary of the 6 program areas under National Project that Agenda Ciudadana has led, supported, and promoted for Puerto Rico. National Project on Health seeks to provide a universal healthcare program for Puerto Rico. Health should be a human right, and this project aims to comply with the parameters of the World Health Organization. National Project on Security proposes a 10-year national plan with 7 binding strategies that are necessary to guarantee that Puerto Rico becomes one of the safest countries in the world. National Project for Families is based on the creation of social ecosystems for families, where the needs of all its members are met in a comprehensive manner, thereby guaranteeing their well-being and full development. National Project for the Environment seeks to establish and protect the forest model. The forest model is a land use proposal centered on people working in alliances with a common vision towards the sustainable development of an expansive territory. In this case, it aspires to interconnect more than 390,000 acres in 20 municipalities that run north to south on the island. Among other environmental issues, we support the implementation of a land use plan for 2014. National Project on the Economy seeks to establish a standing committee for a sustainable economy to fulfill the following goals: increase job creation and employment levels, guarantee food security for Puerto Rico, promote entrepreneurship at all levels as a means of reducing dependency and increasing exports, promote tourism, reach agreements with the diaspora for their return to the island. National Project on Education proposes a 10-year plan on education. This 10-year education project strives to eliminate the centralization, party politics, and bureaucracy of the public education system. All sectors shall be consulted to help define the goals, priorities, and strategies that must be implemented in the public education system over the next 10 years. Civic participation will be key to develop this plan. As you can see, National Project is comprised of 6 projects, all with their own strategies, public policies, and relevant sectors. All are aimed at changing our practices to guarantee different results. They respond to the needs of our century and seek to strengthen democracy and the responsibilities shared by all. Our citizens demand that our goal is to achieve a nation with solidarity, sustainability, inclusion, more democracy, equality, security, and prosperity. We invite you to turn these citizens' efforts into the national project that we all dream of, aspire to, and need.